Hey, good morning, everybody. My name is David Veater, Planning Operations Trainee for Southwest Incident Management Team 3. Here with you for an update and kind of what we've been doing over the last weekend. So overall, we've had fairly good weather since we last spoke on Friday. So a lot of good work was able to be completed, and you'll be able to see that that's reflected on the map with quite a bit more grain in the areas that we've been working and concentrating our efforts. So for the update for today, I'll start up in the North Repair Group, up around Chacon and down through Mora and those communities. So over the last few days, we've completed a lot of repair work northeast of Chacon. Goes anywhere from repair work with heavy equipment on dozer lines to putting in some water bars, chipping. Fence repair work, cleaning out some stock ponds. So all that work has been completed around the Chacon area. Still working with some of the landowners in those areas. As we move down towards the south around north of Holman, we have what we've been calling the fish hook, which is dozer repair work that we've been working on. That's still continuing, should be completed here in the next day or so. As we work our way down through Holman into Cleveland, again, just really paying attention to the inputs that we've been receiving from the public on work that needs to be completed on private land and public residents or private residences in there. We've addressed some issues with some flooding around the B018 road. We've looked at some areas around the A005 road, worked with our cooperators in those areas. That work's continuing. It'll continue for a while. A lot of work needs to be done in those areas. We've also completed some work down a little further south, kind of in the North Carmen area. And again, we'll continue to have folks in there for a while. Continue to address all the small details that we see and all the inputs and requests from the landowners as we get them. As we move down into Division Alpha, kind of north and west of Las Vegas, we've had a lot of work going on in the Rosiata area. I apologize for that. We continue to do quite a bit of work in there with some road repair work, some fencing work, and just working with some of those residences to figure out what we can do to help out in there and working with our partners. We've also been working in San Ignacio, doing some repair work, some fence work in that area, as well as doing some fence work and repair work down in the Mineral Hill area. And that's anywhere from fence work to culvert replacements, moving dirt, moving material. A lot of good work's been going on in that division, and we'll continue to address the public inputs as they come in. Over in Division Charlie, near Pecos, the main work that's been going on over there is what we've been doing on what we've been calling the Skyline Trail. That work continues. They're working kind of the north half of that. The progress is going really well. Depending on the weather coming in, we're hoping another 3 to 5 days and have a lot of that work completed. And then they've also had folks down around drop point 211 trying to keep this road system open. Anytime it rains, that road takes a beating, and so they're trying to keep folks in there to make sure that road stays open. Moving up into Division Hotel, the work continues on the Elk Mountain line and all the work around Grass Mountain and Iron Gate. A lot of work has been completed in there. A lot more green showing on the map. Still another few days to a week in there of work, depending on weather. They've been working with road engineers to make sure the road systems are where we want them to be or where they need to be. We've had a hand crew in there working some trail systems, and just continue to make sure we grab all of those important details that are in that division. Moving up into Division Oscar, up here on what we've been calling the Bear Mountain line, the Llano line. We have a grader out on the 639 road. They're trying to make that a road where we can haul material out of that division. They continue to have some heavy equipment working, dozer line repair work in here, basically from drop point 504 to 503, trying to get that dozer line repaired in there. As you move farther to the north, right around Bear Mountain. They continue to, we've gotten in quite a bit of equipment to help expedite moving that material, getting it prepared to be hauled out as well. So that work's going well. As we move further to the west around Ripley Point, we continue to have repair work going on in there with heavy equipment, trying to get that dozer line repaired as well. We've also throughout the weekend had a lot of public inputs that we've taken care of around Angostura and some of these communities in here that just as they come in, we're doing our best to address them and get those taken care of. Moving on up to Division Sierra. On what we're calling the Pot Creek line, a lot of good work and a lot of green added to the map. Kind of on the west side of the Pot Creek line. That's mostly just dozer repair work with heavy equipment. As you move to the west around drop point 426, that's a lot more of taking care of material, processing material, and getting it prepared and ready to move off the line as well. Moving further to the east around drop point 402 and 401, there's a few spots of red showing in there that needed repair work. Those are basically completed. Maybe another day to finish the one below drop point 402. As we work our way up what we call the Llano line in the Bristle Cone area, we have two pieces of equipment doing dozer repair work in there. That's progress is going very well. Hope to have that completed in a few days as well. Moving farther to the north, up around drop point 196 to 197, a lot of hand crew work in there as far as fixing fence, taking care of trail systems in there. That work is going very well. In between 197 and 198, heavy equipment in there repairing that dozer line as well. And then north of 198, that is completed. We also have work going on Forest Road 5, north of 64, and that should also be completed in the next few days. As far as the old Division X-ray, we have folks in there continuing to check and recheck the work that was completed or shown completed to make sure that is valid. We also continue to work with the inputs that come in and working with the public in those areas on landowner work and private property work. With that, we have quite a bit of a change in weather, a lot more moisture coming in the next few days, so we'll see how the update is on Wednesday. That's the end of our update. Thanks.